Oh, we are live! How are we, lads? Come on, the footy! The footy spot! Guys, subscribe to the channel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Cowboys win it! Woo! Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Friday Night Football Review for round 14 of the 2022 NRL season. And we just saw my team, the North Queensland Cowboys, get a great win over the Dragons, 31 points to 12. Up there at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. CJ, obviously you're a neutral fan. You're obviously a big Souths fan, and obviously you probably don't care too much about these two sides. But, mate, what'd you make of the Cowboys' 31-12 win over the Dragons tonight?
First off, yeah, man, I think they attacked really well. Their defense was top class tonight. I think the Cowboys were just too good in every aspect. Yeah, the Dragons just couldn't execute, and the Cowboys were just way too good tonight.
Yeah, look, as a Cowboys fan, I thought we played well, but not brilliant. I thought we did what we had to do. Our first half was clearly a lot better than our second half, but I thought our defense in the second half was quite good. We did get a little bit lazy towards the end there, but I'll take it. A 31-12 win. No Ruben Cotter, no Jeremiah Nanai, and unfortunately, it looks like our other back row who comes off the bench a lot, Hillam Lukey, may have done an ACL, which I find very sad. So let's just hope that it's not an ACL. Hopefully it's just something that's maybe a 4 to 6 week injury, but it doesn't look good at the moment. But, man, I tell you what, Hillam Lukey, he'd be a massive loss off the bench for us. He is a very important player for us off the bench, so it'd be a big blow if it is an ACL.
Yeah, you don't want a young, going down like that, especially in the prime of his development. So hopefully nothing too serious for Hillam Lukey.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sad if he is out for an ACL. It would be a massive loss for us. But let's I want to have a look at the live chat before we get into the actual game itself. And I see we got about 16 people in the chat as we speak. We've got Jimbo Roosters. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. G'day, Faraz. Hello to Jack Ost. He is not happy one bit. Aussie Mozzie is here. Rugby League Roundup is in the house. Hello, Rugby League Roundup. Hope you're doing okay, mate. SS Storm fan, Electrical Dust, Luke Melbourne Storm fan, Rappers fan 555 is here as well. We got, all that Champa. He says the Genius Shredder is out tonight. Jesus Christ. Tonight's not a night to have him out on the loose. That's a massive concern. Hello to Mustard Cut. He said good win against Dad Nick. Yeah, it was. Was a good win, but as always, takes it well, takes it with pride. All that Chandler is not happy because he's not happy he lost his multis.
Oh no,
mate! If you had a look at my Instagram story, I had Robson, Tulangi. All I needed was Val Holmes, but it was close. But no cigar. I'm sure tomorrow. I'm sure I'll snag a multi tomorrow, $5 or something. Sure I will. We'll see how we go. But, mate, let's get into the game itself. Cowboys 31, Dragons 12. Mate, what'd you make of the Cowboys? Do you reckon they were brilliant tonight, or do you reckon, they did enough to win? What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think they were brilliant. They did enough to win, especially on the back of their defense. I think their defense is absolutely world-class this season. Their attack as well, I think, was phenomenal tonight. Yeah, the Cowboys executed well. I think they obviously deserved to win tonight, and yeah, they were tremendous.
Yeah, I thought our attack was also very good, but it did look clunky at times. It did look It did look a bit clunky, and defensively we were quite good, but you could tell some of the players tonight looked really tired. Like, for example, Val Holmes looked tired. Maybe he should have been rested, but I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll be rested for after the next time we have to back up after a short period. And all that Chandler says he needed Lomax. Oh God, he had a shocker, absolute shocker. And in the live chat, super chat, we have a $5 super chat once again from our good friend King underscore Julian underscore 96. He has put a $5 super chat, and this is going to be interesting what he had to say. He says, "Sup Nick, good win. Enjoy it while you can, because Cowboys are going down to my Broncos in 2 weeks' time." Oh, it's already starting. It's already starting. Yes, 2 weeks from now, Saturday night, 5:30 up in Townsville. Cowboys versus Broncos. It's already sold out from what I understand. So,
Wow.
mate, King Julian, may the best team win in a couple of weeks' time, my friend. And thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. Shout out to King Julian for the $5 super chat. Means a lot. Really does. Um, Fuck. Well, mate, let's get into the game. The
Sure.
Cowboys, they got off to a really fast start there. Didn't with a short ball to Cohen Hess. Hess with an offload to Drinkwater. Drinkwater went in for the first try of the game, mate. Drinkwater, he knows how to do his job well. He just knows where to be. Drinkwater, mate, what a try from Scott Drinkwater to start the game.
Yeah, obviously a good flick out from Cohen Hess to Drinkwater. Yeah, for the remainder of the season, I think Drinkwater's locked in that fullback role for the Cowboys.
Definitely. Definitely. I don't think he's under any threat at all. I'm with you there. And we get to the 10th minute now, and Drinkwater put a classic grubber kick in for Peter Hiku. Hiku went over in the 10th minute, scored a very nice try. Cowboys 12-0 after 10 minutes, and it looked like it was going to be a really, really big win, didn't it?
Yeah, I said to you, I thought, I said to myself, this is going to be a blowout. This could be 30, 40.
Mm.
Cowboys just went off to a fast start and Hiku goes over.
Yeah, Cowboys off to a flyer, and in the 29th minute, mate, Malolo with an incredible ball to Griffin Name. Griffin Name went straight through a gap, passes back on the inside to Reese Robson, and Robson goes over and scores. Cowboys go out to an 18-0 lead, bro, and it didn't look good, did it? It looked like it was going to get worse.
Nah, but Dragons' defense was in shambles. The Cowboys would just keep coming, they keep going over. Yeah, Griffin Neem, man, what a loose cannon he is.
Well, actually, I should say before that, it was actually 14-0. We got a penalty goal. I forgot to mention that because Black Lloyd put a high tackle on Tom Dearden. Or Drinkwater. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Bro, he should have been binned for that. I reckon that was a sin bin.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was obviously a very late contact.
It was
So,
swinging arm, and he hit him right in the. He hit him high. So I don't
yeah,
know, man. If it was a Melbourne player or a Penrith player, he would have been binned. That's
it's
just
a
what I
sin bin.
believe.
It's a
That's just
sin
what I
bin.
believe. But it didn't matter because obviously we took the penalty goal there, and then like I just said, the Robson try was brilliant. 20-0 Cowboys, and right before half time, Moses Suley went over and scored a very controversial try. I thought he knocked the ball on into the hammer, but they reckon it was ripped out, and they reckon Suley scored. I thought this was a really strange decision. What'd you make of that call, bro? Do you reckon Sully scored that? Because the on-field call was no try, but they believe he had the ball granted with pressure, which I was a bit surprised about, bro.
Yeah, it was a tough call. I think it went 50-50. Yeah, at first it looked like, well, from my perspective, it looked like it did get ripped out. But from when I first saw, I thought it was a no try. But yeah, just one of those tough decisions that the refs have to make.
Yeah, I'm surprised they overturned the on-field decision. I wasn't sure if there was enough evidence to say he scored that because if you watch it, Sully runs at the line. I think Hammer tries to rip the ball out of his hand, but then it lands on Sully. It lands on his knee without
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
knocking the ball into anyone, and then they gave the try. It was one of those ones where I think it's a 50-50, and if the bunker thinks it's a try, they're going to give it. I wasn't that mad about it. I was like, okay, well, it's a try, but fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Give him the benefit of the doubt. I mean, if it was 2010, 2011, the referee would have had benefit of the doubt. So fair enough. Sully scores, and maybe get to halftime. Cowboys 20-6, and with all due respect, I was not threatened at all. At halftime, Cowboys 20-6. The Dragons, I I could I did not believe they could come back and win from 20-6 down.
Yeah, like on the commentary on Channel 9, they kept saying they think the Dragons could actually come back and steal this. But even if I was a Cowboys fan, I wouldn't have felt threatened because the
I wasn't
Dragons
threatened
did
at
nothing
all.
in attack. They did
I
nothing in
was
attack
not
in the first
worried.
half.
I was not worried. I was not concerned. They scored one try off a bit of luck where it landed on his knee and he regathered and got over the white line there and scored the try. But the Cowboys don't ever give up fucking 20 nil leads and get run down. I mean, they haven't done that once this year. Not once this year have the Cowboys led 20 nil or 20-6 and got run down and been behind. It has not happened once this year. And the way the Cowboys are playing this year with their defense, I don't know if that's ever going to happen at all. Unless we play Melbourne or Penrith, maybe one of those two sides could come back from 20 nil down against us. But besides those two, there's not really many other teams that could probably do that. But the Dragons were a slight chance that they needed to score first in the second half to make any sort of threat, but unfortunately they didn't do that, bro. Because Zach Lomax in the second half, one of the dumbest fucking plays I think I've ever seen in my life. He offloaded the ball to no one. It bounced. The winger missed it. Murray Talangi picked it up and went over and scored. I mean, obviously Murray Talangi will take the try, but Zach Lomax, bro, what the fuck was he doing? What was he thinking?
Oh, he had a stinker tonight. And that was just one of the main parts of it. He cost his team, points. So, yeah, it was very
Crazy.
good.
Absolute crazy. Cowboys go to 24-6 and Dragons have a lot of possession, but they're attacking. They're trying a lot of things at the moment. They were attacking with will. They tried everything they had, but their attack just wasn't really much of a concern. And then we get into the next part of the game. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just my cousin bought me in a can of Coke. I'm not going to complain about that.
Nice.
Dragons had a lot of chances in that second half there, mate. And then Rob, what was it? What time of the game was it? 73rd minute or something? I'm trying to find it. Hang on. I'll find it in a second. Chad Townsend field goal. What time of the game did he kick that?
Around the last 10 minutes, I know that.
73rd minute. Chad Townsend, 25 meters out or so. Takes a shot at field goal. Absolutely nails it. Cowboys go to a 25-6 lead, and that's pretty much the game, isn't it, Lorenzo? CJ, sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I thought the game was over by half time. Yeah, look, I really think the Dragons, they did try, but they just couldn't execute their sets properly. So, and the Cowboys' defense was just holding them out all game. So, I thought the effort was there, but they just weren't good enough.
Yeah. Cowboys 25-6 lead, and then the Dragons scored a late one there through Jaden Sewer. Tom Dearden just looked a bit tired there, and I think Robson and Drinkwater were a bit out of gas as well to get the tackle. 25-12 Cowboys, and then with about, 30 seconds to go, Connolly Lamelli just goes through a gap on that right-hand side and goes over and scores late, and Cowboys end up winning 31-12. A very good result for us up in Townsville, bro.
Yeah, Townsville's becoming a fortress this season, ain't it, man? If you told me the Cowboys would have a record of 10-4 in the preseason, I'd think you're mental. So
Everyone would have laughed at you. Everybody would have laughed at you, bro. I have absolutely no doubt about it. So Cowboys get the win, 31-12 over the Dragons. I'm obviously very happy with the result. We now go to a record of 10 wins and 4 losses. And CJ, as they say, 12 wins usually gets you into the top 8. 13 wins will cement you a spot in the top 8 usually. And then you go 15 to 17s around the top 4. The Cowboys are probably 3 wins away from cementing a top 8 position. And you have no idea how excited I am to even talk about that. It is incredible.
I don't blame you after the 4 years of misery, man. You should be
Oh,
excited.
mate.
The
I'm pumped.
Cowboys are playing their best footy since 2017.
Mate, I've had one of the toughest years of my life. Obviously, back in February, I had a flood here in Lismore. Lost my house. Lost everything in the house. Still don't have a actual address, like an actual address for where I live. I'm still staying at my cousin's house. I don't even have an address. And the Cowboys are 10 wins and 4 losses in the NRL this year. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Nah, man, like really, it's awesome, and I genuinely hope they can go all the way for you, man. Like that's great.
Sorry about the background noise, mate. I can hear
No,
my
it's all
dog in
good.
the background barking at something. I do not know why. I wish he would shut the hell up. I don't know why he's going off, but that's pretty fucking annoying. Background noise. But mate, the Dragons, what do they need to do to improve? I mean, 31-12 defeat tonight. They're currently ninth on the ladder. They're one game behind South for top eight. They're equal to eighth actually. They're still outside the top eight. What do the Dragons need to do to get things up and going again?
I still think they're a final side, but I think their defense needs to. Obviously, a few weeks ago it was pretty solid, but I think it's starting to fall apart again. So what the Dragons need to do is I don't think they need to make much changes. I think they just need to start completing their sets a bit more because the last few games have been riddled with errors. So I think they need to cut that out the game somehow.
I think the Dragons' biggest problem at the moment, bro, is their attack. Their attack has gone. They've lost their attack. They don't have a fullback. Cody Ramsey is a good player, but he's not a fullback. Fullbacks, you need ball playing fullbacks. You need everything to be going. Bear with me, guys. Can you be quiet? For God's sakes. Now my dog in the background again. Boys, can you go out and see what's going on out there, for God's sakes? Bloody Cody Ramsey, exciting young player, future player of the game, but he's not a fullback. He's not He's not a fullback, bro.
He is not the long-term fullback that'll take Dragons to that next level. So
Yeah, he's not a fullback, bro. He's a good player, but he's not a fullback. What about Jack Bird? I rate Jack Bird. I think he's a fantastic player. He's just re-signed with the Dragons. They got to get him out of the back row. He hasn't got the speed for the back row. Ever since he's gone to the back row, he's gotten in trouble. And, bro, Jack Bird, hip drop tackle and Jordan McLean. He might get 6 weeks for that. That was ridiculous.
no, that was stupid of him, and he fits more in the backs. He should be
He's a center.
the outside. Yeah, in the centers. And if you want to play him at 5'8", well, I don't really care, but I think he's a center more than anything. He needs to be around that, speed, those type of players. He's not really going to accelerate anything in the back row, so
Here's
I'd
the
move him
thing.
back to the outside backs.
Here's what you do. Dragons fans, I want you to listen to me when I tell you this. This is what I want them to do. Whether they do it or not remains to be seen. I want to see the Dragons do this. Zach Lomax to fullback, Cody Ramsey to the wing, and Sully and Bird in the centers. I think Lomax at fullback can provide a lot more spark. He's good under the high ball. In attack, he could be very dangerous as well. So I know people are going to call me crazy for not saying that, but I think that would be best for the Dragons. Put Lomax at fullback. Put Jack Bird in the centers. Get Ramsey back on the wing. Why not?
Doesn't sound too bad because Lomax is usually good under the high ball, and I think he has the speed as a fullback, so
Yeah. Well, bro, what'd you make of the Dragons' 29-year-old debutant tonight on the wing, Jonathan Rubin? I thought he was pretty good for the Dragons.
yeah, his oldest NRL debut ever, I believe. So good
Wow.
on him there. He's
It's
actually a
good to see.
Townsville boy. He's also a Townsville boy too, which is a bit
Yeah, he's from
surprising.
up that way. I didn't know that. I thought he was a Queenslander. Oh, he's a Queenslander. I didn't know he's from Townsville. Good on him. I thought he played well. So fair play to him. But I got to say, bro, Dragons' best player tonight was probably Moses Sully. He's probably the only one I could give a rap to.
Yeah,
He
he,
tried
he
hard.
gave he was usually in the mix of when they were attempting to score a try, so he gave
He
his
was their
guts.
best player.
Jonathan Rubin, he made a few good runs, I thought.
He was their best player, mate. Malolo tonight played 74 minutes, ran for 204 meters. Once again, proving why he is the best forward in the game, in my opinion. I think he is the best forward in the game at the moment. He's playing
Yeah.
great footy. Mate, who would your top three players on ground be from the Cowboys Dragons game tonight?
Oof. It's a
It's
tough one,
tough.
like we're saying
It
in the
is
green
tough.
room. Number 3, I'll go. I thought Tom Dearden was pretty solid.
Yeah,
I really like
okay,
Tom
yep.
Dearden. Number 2, I'll go Jason Taumalolo. I thought he was very impactful. And my man of the match is Scott Drinkwater. I thought he was really good tonight, man. Long-term fullback
Yeah,
for the Cowboys.
like it a lot. I like your top three. I think it's good. I'm going to go number 3. I'm going to go with Scott Drinkwater. I thought Drinkwater at fullback was very good. I thought he had a great game at fullback once again. Number 2, I'm going to go with Jordan McLean. Jordan McLean tonight had his best game in ages. I thought he was outstanding. There's
Absolutely.
something about McLean this year. I know he's off contract, but I thought tonight McLean was outstanding. It's probably his best game he's played in quite some time, and
Resurgence.
he was very good. And after Jack Bird did that hip drop on him, McLean he got better. It was weird. He got better after that as well. And
Laid up.
my man of the match, I'm giving it to Jason Malolo, bro. Ran over 200 meters. Was an absolute nightmare. He terrified the Dragons forward pack by himself. And yeah, in my opinion, Jason Tamalolo is the best forward in the game at the moment, and he is my man of the match for the Cowboys. Beautiful 31-12 win over the Dragons.
Yeah, man, that keeps Cowboys in third for this week. So good on
10
them.
points. We are 10 points away from being second. Melbourne's for and against is 10 in front of us. So they're just in front. If only we had scored more tries tonight. But in saying that, we haven't had the bye yet. So that, we'll see how we go. But great win for the Cowboys tonight, bro. What a performance.
No, congrats on the win, and the Cowboys just too classy. It's too classy for the Dragons.
Too classy, absolutely too classy. But mate, that's going to conclude the Friday Night Football review for round 14 of the 2022 NRL season. And CJ, mate, thanks for coming on the review, bro. I really appreciate your time tonight.
No, always a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me on, and great win
mate,
for the Cowboys.
Well, mate, thank you very much. And just before we wrap things up, another $5 super chat here from King Julian. Fucking love saying this. Nick, are you going to Cowboys Broncos in round 16? Because I am, and if you are, let's meet up. But if you can't, it's fine. Nah, bro. Townsville is a very long way for me to get there. I haven't got the I haven't got the money at the moment to even get to Townsville. So I will not be in Townsville. I've never been to Townsville. I want to get there at some point, but it definitely won't be in round 16, and it's already sold out. So wouldn't get there even if I had the money. But thank you for the $5 super chat, King Julian. But great win for the Cowboys tonight. And CJ, mate, thanks for coming on the review.
No worries, man. Congrats on the win again.
And thank you to everyone that tuned into tonight's review. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'm getting on out of here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Saturday night football review. Until then, have a good night and up the Cowboys.